For these inmates here, they enjoyed total freedom some 5 to 10 years ago as they went about their day-to-day activities. Little did they know that their liberty will be curtailed by the state for various criminal offenses. My name is Philip Nii Lartey, and I am here at the only adult prison in the Greater Accra region, which was established in 1948. Currently, it caters for male prisoners, following the closure of the Ashford and Jamestown prisons. My mission is to find out how the inmates got here and the skills they are gathering for easy reintegration back into the society. Kofi Edu, not his real name, was engaged in cybercrime, an offense that got him 5 years in prison. Though in a confined environment, he has equipped himself with skills in shoemaking.
Actually, we being out there, we were into cyber fraud out there, so it's like we used to deal with the whites. I particular have a particular thing that I used to do. We are in a group, so we are 6, and then my aspect of jobbing is for hacking, and then this kind of number generation, this kind of foreign number generation. That is what I used to do particularly. But then when it comes in making the fraud and everything, I can also play a role in all that. So actually, we had a consignment with a white lady. That is my partner. No, he is not here with me now. He's at Nsawam. So him being the military man, it was actually his client. So I was the diplomat. I used to receive any care package that is going to be sent to him. Yeah, so we had somebody that we used to transfer money into that fellow's account. So it was just due to some 1 or 2 stuff of just increasing the percentage that the fellow is going to get. So due to that percentage, there was a misunderstanding between us, and that got me over here. Yeah. Had a message that we got another money that we need to cash out from the bank.
Which was how much?
Roughly we're getting to almost 2.5 billion. So we contacted him, and then he told us that he traveled, so he'll be coming back to Accra that same night. So we had to meet him at Mr. Biggs, and then we settled everything. That is at Circle. So we settled everything, and then we moved to the main branch bank at the Braka Eco Bank. Yeah. So we moved there, and then we make the cash out everything. So no knowing, he was in the police custody, and then when we went to meet him at Mr. Biggs, he was with the CIDs over there, and then we got caught over there. So I've been in this shop for 1 year, 6 months now, yeah. And then there's no shoe that you'll be able to tell me that I should do here that I can do. Any shoe that you tell me, I can just even have a look at it in the book, and then I'll make it for you.
Anthony Yeboah, also not his real name, was a car dealer until he found himself here. During one of his car transactions, he purchased a stolen vehicle, and that attracted 10 years in prison. But that was reduced to 5 years. In order not to be a liability to the state after completing his sentence, he is undergoing training in hair weaving.
The story is I was called by a friend who is from Volta region that there's a car being displayed for sale and the price is good, so I should come for it. Actually, it was my first time going around that area. So I was led by him. We went to the place, and then I saw the car. The price me 17,500. That is Chevrolet Cruze R5 model. But I paid 125 to the guy to give to the owner of the car, and then the remaining because he didn't have the document at that time. So when they bring the document in Accra, they come for their balance. He said okay. So I took the car. When I got to Sogakope, I got arrested. And then I was told by the police that the car has been stolen for about 2 months and they are looking for it. So that is the story. So they sent me back to Ho, and then I was processed to court. As I called the person, I couldn't get through because when he realized that police has got me, he decided to off the phone. So the police said as long as they cannot get the person who stole the car and I am in possession of the car, I have to answer for what has happened. And I was sent to court. So I was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment for stealing a car. But I went on appeal, and then the judge had mercy on me. He reduced the sentence to 5 years. So I was in Hope Prison, and then I was transferred here at the James Camp Prison. Yes, I had a wife, 2 children, a boy 7 years at that time, and then a girl 3-year-old who depended on me. My mother and my 4 siblings, they were all dependent on me. Right now I am learning how hair weaving, which is the latest, as it's called a twist. So that's what I've been learning. I advise everybody to stay away from cheap products, especially when the price is too low for the item you want to buy. You have to be careful.
80-year-old Efodela, not his actual name, was sentenced to 8 years in prison for engaging in land litigation. Efo, whose family has been unable to settle the issue with the client amicably, has been in prison for more than a year.
Now, for line matter, where my brother Peking go say the line for some woman. The woman say, make a find another line, give her. I don't see the line to give him again. Say, go correct money. That's why he charged me 96 million. 96 million. 2 of them. So make it pay. If he no pay, make it go for jail for 88 years. Thomas. He had to learn for here.
You learn. You like him?
I like him. Because I no fit to do another work again.
Management of the James Camp Prison is committed to enriching the lives of inmates through training. They believe government support in the form of some necessary equipment will go a long way to make the prison a better training center. DSP Genevieve Hagan is the public relations officer of the prison.
As you are aware, we have various workshops, and most of the workshops needs to be revamped. Yeah, most of the machines and tools there are outmoded. Some are not even functioning at all. So if we can get new ones to replace the old ones or to add up to what we have, I think it will go a long way to help the inmates and the station as well. Because here, I think you saw the number of men when you came, or the lockup. I don't want to disclose it, but even at James Camp alone, if you have this number of inmates here, think about the other prisons establishments.
Deputy Director for James Camp Prison, Patience Balfour-Bonney, intimated that inmates could be assets to the state after serving their prison sentences.
The way we see the prisoners will affect the way we treat them. If we all decide we are not judgmental and all perceive them as people who can also offer something positive, we can treat them in a way that will attract that positive mindset and their relationship to people around them. If you keep reminding them that they are useless and that the best place for them is behind bars, we end up creating human beings who will find a home behind bars and will always re-offend to come back to their home. So when they are released, let's accept them. Let's help them to settle. Let's help them to integrate for meaningful life. Help them earn a living. And I'm sure together we'll be building a very safe public out there. Safe places where people cannot trust that, hey, have they changed or will they ever change? Everywhere in the society they can be useful. Now, I think some of you have seen them doing the cleaning around town. And it is something that can even develop into community service.
Though their freedom has been taken away from them by the state, inmates here are equipping themselves with skills to become better individuals when they finally move out of this place. Reporting from James Camp Prisons in Accra, my name is Philip Nii Lartey for Citi News.